Welcome to my cooking channel. Today I'm going to show you how I do my mashed potatoes at home. Start by peeling off your potatoes. So I'm going to do a large mashed potatoes for my family. So start by peeling off your potatoes very well. So once you are done peeling off your potatoes, and then chop them or cut them into small cubes. The reason why you cut them into these small cubes is because so that it can cook faster than cooking them in a big size. So cut them in these small tubes, and then it will cook faster and it will be easier for you to mash it. Then transfer it into a bowl. I prefer transferring it into this bowl because the water can easily pass through. But if you don't have this, you can use any type of bowl you have at home, and then wash it off. Make sure it's really washed, but don't wash it too much. And then transfer it into a pot. Make sure once you wash it, the water is clear. Then you transfer it into your pot. Make sure you don't put your potato with a lot of water. So I use my finger to measure it, as long as your potatoes are all under the water. So don't put too much water. Then I put it on a high heat on the cooking stove. Then I put in garlic to give it flavor while it's cooking. Then I also add in salt. That's 1 tablespoon of garlic. Then I also add 1 tablespoon of salt. Then I close my pot on high heat. I let it cook. So while that is cooking, I take a separate pot. These are technique way of cooking mashed potato. I learned it from my Italian boss at a restaurant. This gives your mashed potato a very good flavor. So in your small pot, transfer cooking cream, the one I'm using there, and then I use 1 cup of cooking cream. Then I also use 1 cup of fresh milk. So this technique, I prefer using it because it gives the potato such a good flavor. Some prefer doing it direct, but this is the best way. I love doing my mashed potato. And then I also put in my butter, and then I put in 1 tablespoon of herbs, and then 1 tablespoon of garlic. I really love garlic in my mashed potato. Then I also put in 1 tablespoon of salt. Mix this very well together. Then let it boil like on low heat. So this technique, I learned it from my Italian boss at a restaurant. It gives so many flavors into your mashed potato, and this melts really well for me. Some prefer using it really direct, whichever way works for you, but this way works perfectly well for me. So mix that until, let it boil until you see it's thick and it's not watery. While that is boiling, let me check on my potatoes. They are soft. You see they are breaking apart. This is very well cooked, so I shall transfer my potatoes. And while that transferring, let me check on my sauce. My sauce is really thick. It's ready to go into my potato. So transfer and drain out all the water. Then have an empty bowl where you can start your process of doing the mashed potatoes. And then mash it. Then take your sauce that is thick. Then you transfer that sauce into your mashed potatoes, and you continue mixing the ingredients with your potatoes together. This recipe really works for me, and the mashed potato comes out tasting so delicious. So that is my mashed potatoes. I make sure everything is empty in my pot, guys. You know, milk is expensive. So yeah, mixing everything together, and then I transfer my large mashed potato into a bowl ready to be served and eaten. I am starving by this time. So get your clear bowl and then transfer your mashed potato. You see how beautiful that looks? It looks so delicious, ready to be eaten. This is a very, very easy step to do and easy to do at home. The mashed potato is ready. Yay! And I am starving. I'm ready to eat. So I like having my mashed potato with a bit of chicken stew. I did my chicken tomato sauce that I prefer having with my mashed potato. I don't like having it just like that. This is